Good morning students. Welcome to LEELA'S tutorial. So today we will discuss about examples of model animals. Model animals are animal species which are used for the researchers to study about their biological processes. So here what is the reason why you have to use these animal models for research? So first reason is because of their organs and body system. So if you are having organs and body system similar to these host animals. Now if you have aquatic animal and the terrestrial animal, you can't go for the research on the aquatic animal which is useful for the terrestrial animal. That means you want the same organ and the body system build up in the research animal also. That means on which you are going to study, on which you are going to make a trial, it must also have the same organ and the body system. If you are studying the nervous system of a human, you have to use model animal in such a way that even it will have the same nervous system in this, right, in it. So that is the first one, where the model animal must have the same organs and the body system similar to the humans and other higher animals. And the second one, or the second reason is, the model animal must be susceptible to the same diseases that affects the humans, right? So the model animal, if you are taking any small animal like mice and all, mice, so here you have to choose the mice because it will have the same diseases. The diseases which are present in humans are also seen in that mice, right? If you are taking any fish, so in fish you can't see the diseases which are caused in humans, right? So here you have to select the model animal in such a way that the same disease must be affecting both the human and also that model animal. Then third one is short lifespan. If the animal lifespan is short, you can study on that animal till the death of the animal. That means the complete lifespan can be studied, right? If it is a long lifespan animal, long lifespan, then it will take some 20-30 years to complete its life cycle, right? So here you have to choose an animal in such a way its lifespan must be less, that is 6 months or 1 year and all, right? So here when the lifespan is short, you can do research for its complete lifetime, and also you can do research on the progeny also. That is the number of generations, the progeny F1, F2, F3 generations can be studied within a short time. Then the fourth reason is easy adaptability. That means when you get the model animal, it should get adjusted to the laboratory conditions and some other chemical conditions or the research conditions. So it should adapt to it. It is not that it must be susceptible and it will die, right? So you have to choose the model animal in such a way that it can tolerate to the new environment and also get adjusted to the new environment or the climatic conditions. So if you see some of the examples here, we have several examples here. First is chicken. In chicken, what they are studying? They are studying about the developmental studies. Here, as chicken is an amniotic, right? So as it is an amniotic, you can study the embryo development, right? You can study the embryo development, and also micro manipulation can be studied in chicken. The next animal is cat, where you can study neurophysiological studies or neurophysiological research can be done on the cats. That means here you can study about the complete nervous system and also the nerve responses, right, from brain to the extreme end of the nerves. Next is the dog. In case of dog, it is a respiratory and cardiovascular system, right? So in terms of respiratory, all the lung infections, right, pneumonia and other all infections which are caused in the lungs can be studied on dogs. And also cardiovascular system, you can study about the valves or degenerative valve diseases, right? All these can be studied on dogs. Next is the guinea pig. So here guinea pig, they are more susceptible to the bacterial infections, right? So here you can study what all bacteria are responsible for causing that particular infection and how they can be avoided or how the infection can be cleared. That research will be done on guinea pigs. Then next is the mouse. So mouse, mostly they are using in clinical studies for the increase in body size, muscularity and obesity. So all these muscle related studies are done on the mouse based on its size. Then it is the rat. Then rat, it is mainly in toxicology studies. Toxicology study means you have to test the drug or the chemical before releasing into the market. So here the toxicity testing is done on these rats. And also the neurological studies are done. So in case of neurological studies, again they study about the nervous system and the diseases which are responsible and what is the response of the drugs, right, or the medicines. And also they are helpful. This animal, model animal rat is useful for the isolation of primary cell lines or primary cell cultures, right? Primary cell cultures are nothing but the cells which are or the cell lines which are obtained from culturing the small tissue from the organ, right? If you are taking a liver, from the liver if you take a small tissue, after desegregation process you culture those cells, desegregated cells in tissue culture media to obtain a cell line, right? So these cell lines are used for the research purpose. Then next animal is rhesus monkey. So again rhesus monkey, it is used in studying about various infectious diseases that are caused in humans. The last one is the zebrafish. So here zebrafish, it is most important, it is having high significance in developmental biology. It is used in studying the embryo development because it is having a transparent body. Because of that transparency, you can normally directly visualize the developing embryo, right? And also it is used in toxicity testing, that is toxicology studies. So apart from all these animals, even cattle are also used as model animals. So all the hoofed animals, all domesticated hoofed animals are used as model animals. So example, cows, bulls, oxen, calves, horses, right, etc. So here in what type of research they are used? In terms of preclinical studies. So here preclinical means any drug or any medicine before releasing into the market or before testing on the human volunteers, those drugs will be checked on these domesticated hoofed animals. That is referred as preclinical research. And also they are also used in translational research. That means, for example, if you are producing or if you are using any drug for cancer therapy, right? For cancer therapy, that drug has to be visualized or researched by pharmaceutical industry, then the clinicians, that is the doctors, and also the research scientists, right? So all three will together work on that medicine and go for the research before releasing that into the market. That is called as translational research, right? So like this, all these cattle and various animals are used in the research purpose, and these animals are referred as model animals, right? After all these animals, here the zebrafish is most important, right? It is most important as it is having more significant values when you see in molecular biology or molecular developmental biology. Regarding the zebrafish, we will discuss in next class in detail.